Counting down now to first pitch in South Florida. It's the Mets and the Marlins. Next. From the newest ballpark on the Major League landscape, there's a look inside Marlins Park in Miami. Today, the third and final game in this three-game series between the New York Mets and the Miami Marlins. Hi again, folks. Matt Vasgersian here to bring you this matchup of NL Eastern Division rivals. I'm joined by Eric Karros and Steve Lyons. And Eric, let's give the folks at home a look at what's happened in the first two games of the series.
Yeah, you see there, the home fans have got the brooms out for this one. The guys have taken the first two games of this three-game series, and the way they're playing, they've got to be the favorites in this one, too.
All right, Eric, Steve will join us in a moment, but first, let's have a look at the starting lineup for the visiting New York Mets as Terry Collins sets his guys up like this. Kevin Slowey will have the challenge of stopping these guys. This is a guy that's got a workhorse mentality out there, not afraid to throw a lot of pitches, but if he gets careless with his location, he can be hittable. And in the field, the Marlins will align themselves like this. Eric Young Jr. will head for the box as we are just about ready to get things going today. And we are underway this afternoon as the first pitch is over for a called strike one. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
That thing's knee-high on the outside third of the plate. Pretty understandable why he couldn't catch up with that one.
And he'll take the fastball here inside off the plate. It's 1-2. And just a Chamber of Commerce afternoon for baseball. 82 degrees here at first pitch. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. Now another pitch is hit foul and headed for the seats, so the count will stay put at 1-2. Fastball, strike three called, and he's caught looking to begin the afternoon. Ruben Tejada will stand in. Trying to jam him with the first pitch slider, but it's in a bit too tight for ball one. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, but this is back into the seats, a foul ball. Tejada waits for the 1-1. Well hit, but also well fouled into the seats in left. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Ooh, there's a tough one to take right there on a 1-2 pitch, especially after fighting off so many pitches leading up to that one.
Now the 2-2 pitch. And he just does manage to fight this one off as it's fouled away. Swing by Tejada, and a ball hit on the ground is short. Throw, and he's called out on a close play at first. Daniel Murphy will stand in, and he wasn't alone in wearing the collar in last night's ball game, in which the team could muster all of 1 run. And there's his strike right down the heart of the plate, 0-1. Doesn't want any part of the curveball either. It's 0-2 now.
Yeah, he came with a little bit of a different look that time. This pitch is also in there knee high, and now they've got him behind in the count, 0-2.
Oh, he went for the knockout pitch that time, but a good eye, 1-2.
And that's the right spot for that slider. Really try hard to tie him up inside, and that's a good job to lay off, too.
Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2.
And when he's down 0-2, he's smart enough to know guys are going to try and get him to chase. So now at 2-2, he's got himself back to a spot where he doesn't have to go after a pitcher's pitch.
And a full count as that misses. It's 3-2 now.
Well, it looked like he had things in control to start him out. Now he's running from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last one wasn't even close.
Now a ground ball towards the hole. Oh, look at this. And no chance on the throw, so a great effort, but that'll be scored a base hit.
I think you have to tip your cap to the effort we're seeing out there. Getting this ball before it gets through into left field. But about the only way you're going to throw a guy out from there is if the hitter actually trips getting out of the batter's box. And he'll beat this out easily.
Curtis Granderson will get a shot here with 2 away and a runner at first now following the base hit.
And that 2-out single seemed harmless enough, but anytime you extend the inning to allow this guy to get a shot with a runner on, you better be careful.
Now the first pitch. On the move is Murphy. Pitch misses low. The throw down. Way late, and he's in there easily at second.
Well, when you're struggling as a ball club, this is when you got to force the issue a little bit. And that can mean being aggressive on the bases. And now he's into second here on the stolen base.
Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway. For Murphy, just his second stolen base on the year. He ties him up with a fastball inside, 1-2.
He might have thought he'd be getting another dose of that curveball because he was way behind that one.
Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one fly, and the inning is over. Mets leave 1. It's the Mets nothing. Marlins coming up. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. A look there at the starting lineup for the host Marlins. They'll go to work against the left-hander out of Defiance, Ohio, Jonathan Neese. And in the field, we see the Mets will line up this way. Christian Yelich will step in now to lead things off in the home half of the first.
For the Marlins, center fielder, Christian Yelich.
Outside target here, and he hits it for strike one.
0-1.
Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting into foul territory now toward the third base dugout. Quintanilla is over, and he's got it for the first out of the inning.
Batting second baseman. Rafael.
So one away here with the bases empty, and here's the table setter Rafael for call. And here's the first pitch. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball one, 1-0. And he goes the other way with the fastball as this is hit in the air toward the gap in right center. Duda is over to his right as he puts this one away, 2 down.
Batting third, right fielder,
Giancarlo Stanton will dig in, and this season certainly hasn't been all that kind to him as he enters play with the average down in the 230s. First offering to him stays upstairs. It's a ball and no strikes. And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike.
Yeah, a little surprising he didn't offer it that one. That was a dangerous spot for a good fastball hitter.
come on.
1-1 pitch on the way. And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. Ball line fouled as that'll get over the Marlins dugout. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
And this is where he gets so tough. He's seen everything you've got, but you still got to make one more good pitch to get him out.
And that's swung on and fouled straight back. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2. What's the call here?
I still don't think I throw him a strike. There's a good chance that he's going to be chasing something, expand the zone, so you make him show you that he can hold back.
And he struck him out, so he was forced to make 9 pitches that at-bat, but he'll take it as the inning is over. Nothing in the Miami first. We played an inning in South Florida. No score on the show. Ike Davis will stand in, hoping to turn things around from the loss last night. He was 0 for 4 in that ball game. Now here's the first pitch. And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. Nicely hit back up the middle, and the leadoff man is going to reach here. He's got a base hit.
A good job here. Stays inside the ball well, doesn't roll over, and just shoots this ball right back up the middle.
Lucas Duda will stand in for the first time now, and he's got that average up over the 300 mark to begin play. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. And he lays off for ball one.
Oh, he wanted that one. Probably should have got it, too.
No contact there, and it's 1-2.
Now you got to beware of that sinker. I mean, he'd take a strikeout right now, but I think he still just wants this guy to hit the ball on the ground.
Now a ball hit back up the middle for call. On to first, and they get the double play.
Boy, that's the great thing about having a good sinker, and it seems like a lot of times, even when guys do get a hit off of you, the next guy's going to come up and ground into a double play anyway. We've seen it before, and that's exactly what happens here.
Omar Quintanilla will stand in here, looking to keep the inning alive with 2 gone now in the top of the second. Swinging a hard liner to short. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Nothing doing for the Metropolitans. We'll go to the bottom of the second, no score. Ty Wigginton will start things off in the bottom of the second.
Third baseman, Ty Wigginton.
First pitch coming. And here's a called strike to the 36-year-old veteran. It's 0-1. And here's a fastball called for strike 2.
And I know it's your first at-bat of the ball game and you want to work the count a little, but those were 2 pretty good pitches to have a rip at.
Way outside. 1-2. Now the pitch.
Here we go.
And a swing and a ball hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd, foul. Now a ball for Tejada. Throw by Tejada, and that's out number 1.
And that's what the two-seam fastball will do for you. Running away, not just for strikeouts. Here he gets him to hit it on the ground for an easy out.
Jeff Baker steps in now. First offering on the way. Cut fastball taken for strike 1. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. And he'll take this to the bag himself, and there are 2 away now.
Now these infielders have been busy early on, and that's another ground ball out for them. Probably not going to be the last one we see either.
Rob Brantley will dig in for the first time, and he'll do so right at the 300 mark for the year. And he catches the inside corner for a called strike. 0-1. One and one.
Sometimes all it takes is just one call to go against you, like that one right there, and then you get yourself out of your own rhythm. You got to be able to put that behind you and move on. Come on, Miami.
Down low, 2 balls and a strike. Oh, right down Main Street with that one. 2-2.
Hard to believe he let that one go. That was right on a platter for him.
And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2. Marcell Ozuna would be next. Swinging a high pop-up back onto the outfield grass now. Tejada is there, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Marlins. We'll move to the third with no score. Travis d'Arnaud is ready to go here as we begin the third.
For the Mets, catcher, Travis d'Arnaud.
And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1.
Close pitch. Maybe just off the plate, but if it was, it wasn't by more than half an inch or so.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. And this will be swung on and bounced on the ground to second. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Batting ninth, catcher, John Neese.
John Neese will stand in for the first time here. Fastball in there for a called strike. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. Took him right up the ladder that time, and it's 1-2.
You can hit the low fastball, but you're not going to hit that one up there. You can just forget about it. You've got to make him bring that thing down.
Maybe lucky to make contact there as this curveball's hit fouled off to the left-hand side. Oh, and he's going to get rung up on a curveball, and that looked like a questionable strike at best. 2 away.
Yeah, I think it's fair to say he didn't care too much for that call at the plate, but was he right? Show track says... Yeah, I think he's got a little bit of a beef up there. That pitch looked to be a good few inches off the plate, and that's a tough way to go down. You know, no hitter likes to have the bat taken out of his hands.
Now the first pitch. Eric Young Jr. is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0.
Yeah, looked like he hit the target. That's a tough pitch to lay off, but he made it pan out.
And look out. He has to back away there and then give a little glare out to the mound. It's ball 2.
Yeah, and he didn't even have to think twice about that one. And now he's got a good hitters count here, 2-0.
2-0 count, the pitch. Tried to check his swing there as this is hit to the left side. And the throw just does beat him at the bag, so the side is retired. Down in order go the Mets. Home half of the third coming up, no score. Marcell Ozuna will come forward to begin the inning. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
And they're still searching for a base runner. It's been 6 up, 6 down to start the game.
First pitch on the way. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1.
Yeah, those are the ones you like to start an at-bat, especially your first time up.
I agree. Give me a nice, easy one in the dirt that I can take so I can really get ahead in that count early.
Now a swing and a ground ball back up the middle. Throw won't be in time as he reaches it first.
This is not exactly the way you want to give up your first hit of the ball game. Just a little infield single here does the trick. But the way this club's been swinging the bats, they'll take it.
Adeiny Echeverria will stride in now. 2 hits for him, including a home run in last night's contest. Now here's the first pitch. And a called strike down in the zone, 0-1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Yeah, he must have been looking for that same breaking ball because that pitch, it's right there.
And this is into right field for another base hit. Throw comes back in quickly, so they're at first and second now with nobody out.
Good start to the inning here as back-to-back singles have him in a good position to push across that first run of the afternoon.
Kevin Slowey will stand in, and you can almost guarantee he'll be trying to move those runners here. And they indeed want the pitcher to move his runners as he puts this one down. And you can't ask for much more out of a pitcher than that. The sacrifice works to perfection.
And that's exactly what you want out of your pitcher. No long at bat, get in, get it down, and get out of there. And on one pitch, he's able to get the job done.
Christian Yelich will dig in with a couple of guys in scoring position and a chance to take the lead here in the early going. In there, strike 1.
Come on.
Down and away, ball 1.
Just did manage to catch that one with the last 2 inches of his glove. That could have been trouble.
And just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. Now a curveball stays inside. 2 balls and 2 strikes.
Yeah, trying to go front door with that breaking ball. Started it a little too far inside, though.
Here's a swing and a ground ball, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
Showing some confidence in his young catcher to throw that pitch down there with that runner on third base.
Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. Now here's a ball hit hard on the ground to second. Only play is going to be at first, so that'll go as an RBI that brings home the opening marker of the ball game.
Just a simple ground ball right here, but that's going to do the trick. And that puts our first run on the board here on the RBI ground out.
Rafael Furcal will look to try and get that second run of the inning across, as he'll have a runner at third now with 2 away. And now this is smothered, but it squirts away a bit. In the dirt, but handled quickly behind the plate, and that'll keep the runner at third. Hitters count 2-0. 3-0 now.
And you know, with that fella waiting on deck, if you believe in protection in the batting order, this guy is going to get something to hit right here.
That one's in there, 3-1.
Yeah, a much better pitch there than the one he threw on 2-0.
The 3-1 pitch. And he missed with it there, ball 4. It's a 2-out walk with the runner still at third.
The right fielder, number 27,
Giancarlo Stanton will stand in with 2 on and 2 out here in the third. And this one runs up high, ball 1.
Very tempting up there, but that's also a pitch that a lot of guys will pop up. So that's a nice job of laying off.
The next pitch. And he's going to deliver the run here, as this is a shot into left center field for a base hit. And that'll score the run from third as they go up 2-0 now. And now time will be called here as you see the pitching coach making his way out to the mound to pay a quick visit. Ty Wigginton will see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home here in the inning so far. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1.
Yeah, even with 2 on and 2 away, this is not a guy that's going to back down out there. He comes right after him with a fastball, and he gets ahead.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike.
Boy, he's in trouble enough already, and a wild pitch would only make things worse.
And he'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate here as that misses.
And one thing you can't do here, you cannot lose him and load the bases. He's still got a couple pitches to play with, but I'd expect this one to be somewhere in a strike zone.
Furcal takes his lead, now the pitch. Swing and a hot shot toward third. And this is down for extra bases, and with 2 out, this might get them both home. And the run will score from second here as this is now a 3-0 game. Jeff Baker will stand in now with 3 home in the inning already, and 2 more ducks out there at second and third.
And a chance to really put up a crooked number here with just a simple base hit.
And he drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1.
And this is a spot where you got a chance to put away a team early. So this becomes a very important at-bat for both teams.
In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now.
Well, no taking now. He's going to have to swing the bat.
Three runs already home here.
Come on.
Now a good swing there as he sends this one high and deep toward the left field corner. And he's turned an 0-2 count into a home run. A three-run shot down the line in left. As they pile on, it's now 6-0.
Well, remember now, with 2 outs, he had a base open here. So he didn't have to challenge him if he didn't want to, but he decides that this is the guy he wants right here. That's a decision that's going to wind up costing him 3 runs.
The catcher, number 19.
Rob Brantley will try it again. He flew out his first time. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Problems compounding here after a smooth start to the game.
Yeah, whoever that guy was that pitched the first 2 innings, he hasn't shown up yet in the third. He's looked like a completely different guy.
And a swing and a bouncing ball back up the middle. And that'll get through into center field for a base hit.
Boy, he has really taken a pounding out there. That is 6 hits he's given up in just this inning alone. And what are they waiting for, man? You've got to get this guy out of there.
Marcell Ozuna will get another opportunity here as they've batted around now. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. I think that man right there is reaching the end of his wits.
Oh, his team is absolutely imploding right now, and it basically came out of nowhere.
On the ground towards second. And an underhanded throw is in time for out number 3. But it'll come at a cost as 6 cross the plate. 3 of them on this 3-run home run. We played 3 full. It's the Marlins 6. Ruben Tejada will come forward now to start the inning, and with his guys down 6 in the early going, they're going to need to put something together here or risk being blown out.
Yeah, and I think the big thing here is you've got to come up with something, even if it's just 1 run. You got to let those guys over there know that you haven't given up and that you're going to fight them until the last out.
Pitch is away, but it's swung on and grounded to second. Throw to first in time, 1 gone here in the 4th.
Yep, another good job right there to get that first out. And you can pretty much bet he's probably thinking to himself, anytime my boys give me 6 runs of support, I think we're going to be okay. This is a pretty tough hole to climb out of now.
Daniel Murphy will stand in. A base hit his first time around. First pitch has him dancing to avoid it. It's ball 1.
Nothing wrong with that. As much as it pains me to say, the pitchers have the right to work inside.
Here it comes, 1-0 to Murphy. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. Pretty well hit deep down the line in right, but that's back into the seats, foul. And he stays alive as this is grounded foul. Another 1-2 delivery. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Now here's his swing and a ground ball back up the box. Throw in time as he's called out on a bang-bang play at first.
Boy, and he's come out with a plan against these hitters, and he's executed that plan to perfection here early on. That's 7 in a row now he's set down.
Curtis Granderson will stand in now with 2 away, trying to avoid another 1-2-3 inning.
Yeah, this has been total domination these past few innings. They haven't been able to mount any kind of threat whatsoever.
First pitch coming. And this is just off the outside corner for a ball, 1-0.
Go Miami!
And he didn't miss that by much. It's popped way up on the infield, and I mean way up there. Wigginton has got it, and the side is retired. Mets go down 1-2-3. They still find themselves down 6-0. John Lennon is going to come on and make an appearance here, though I suspect even he couldn't have predicted he'd be taking over in just the 4th inning. Adeiny Echeverria will lead things off here in the home half of the 4th.
The shortstop, Adeiny Echeverria. You can do it.
Now a fastball on the inside corner, and he takes a look at strike 1.
That's a 2-seam fastball right there. It looks to the hitter like it's going to be inside, and then it tails back to the inside corner of the plate.
Fouled straight back. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2. Can't imagine guys like that too much.
Yeah, not too much indeed. You start getting into the danger area when it's up and in that high.
And this ball will be chopped foul. On the ground down the first base line, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Now here's a ball hit hard on the ground towards short. Throw sails a bit, but Davis is able to get up there to record the out.
We showed you his numbers a minute ago. It's still early in the season to be worrying too much, but he's definitely off to a slow start, so he's going to need to string together a few good outings to lower that ERA a little bit.
Kevin Slowey will dig in. No official at-bat yet as he delivered a sacrifice bunt in his first appearance. A bit high there. A ball and no strikes. Six runs, 6 hits, and no errors in the game for the Marlins. Inside corner, a ball and a strike. On a hole now as he swings and misses at a pitch in the dirt, and it's 1-2 now.
You talk about tying a guy up. My goodness.
One-two pitch is a bit high, and he's back to even at 2-2. And this is down the first base line, but foul past Davis over at first. Got him looking with the fastball as that had some two-seam movement to it. Two gone.
Well, yeah, but even though that's just going to go in the books as a strikeout, it was pretty expensive in terms of pitches. And when you think pitcher on pitcher, that's what you'd like your guy to go up there and do. At least give someone a battle.
Christian Yelich will dig in for a third time now. He's popped out and grounded out so far. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball one.
He just about went around. He was lucky to put on the brakes when he did.
Six runs, 6 hits, and no errors in the game for the Marlins. And 2-0 as this one's taken low.
Well, this is a guy up there that's not hitting a ton right now, but he can still work the count. And that alone can be beneficial to an offense.
And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1.
Yeah, you know, he probably got the fastball he was looking for, but on 2-0, you can look for one pitch in one spot. And if it's not in that spot, you take it.
And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats. 2 out, nobody on. And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full. And this is fouled back and out of play. A payoff pitch one more time. And he reaches for one but can't find it as he's down on strikes for the final out. Miami down in order. They lead it 6-0. Ike Davis will make his way towards the box to lead off the 5th.
First baseman, Ike Davis.
Go, shut him down.
Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0.
Well, one thing we've seen from this guy on the mound so far, when he makes bad pitches, they typically miss out of the strike zone. They don't miss in the zone where they can be crushed.
Fouled back. Now a swing and a fly ball, not hit all that well out towards Stanton and right. And he puts it away for the first down.
And you just get the sense that he's got it on cruise control out there now. Make it 9 in a row he's set down.
Lucas Duda will be the batter. He'll start him with a breaking ball. Too low that time. It's ball 1.
And right now, these guys just need something to break their way. A blooper, a bunt, a hit by pitch, something to get a base runner and give that guy something else to think about out there.
Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes.
Now, you've got a 6-run lead out there, and there's no reason not to come right at guys.
Come on, let's do it.
3-0 now. Pitching him pretty careful here, wouldn't you say?
Well, it's possible to be too careful. I mean, this is not a Silver Slugger award winner up there. You want this guy to hit the ball and put it in play.
And no doubt about this one, it's in there, 3-1.
Come on, Marlins!
Ball 4.
Just the first walk he's given up here so far to go along with just the 2 hits. So he's been pretty well in command throughout this entire start.
Omar Quintanilla will stand in. He grounded out his first time.
Come on, Marlins!
Fastball, and ooh, that ran in and drilled him.
We'll get a look at this dance number again in show motion. And you'll see this catch him right on the cleat, maybe even the big toe. If you're going to get hit, that's not a bad one to take.
Travis d'Arnaud will stand in. He grounded out his first time.
Get out of here, Matt. Go back to New York.
Runner staying tight to the bag at second. Here's the pitch. And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
And this is a big spot right here. You've got to get something out of this, even if it's just a run or 2.
Hold him down.
That's in there as well. It's a quick 0-2 count.
Boy, his control has been outstanding so far. And there's another pitch right on the black.
All right, here's an easy strikeout.
And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-2.
And even on 1-2 now, you've got to expand the strike zone a little up there. You can't go down looking here. You've got to put this ball in play.
Sliders, strike 3 called, and that's a pitcher's pitch right there. 2 gone.
You know, and I think most hitters will tell you, if you get a bad call on strike 1 or strike 2, you know, they can live with that. But if you're going to punch me out on strike 3, it better be a strike. If not, I feel like you're taking the bat out of my hands.
David Wright will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 5, David Wright.
Now a changeup here to start things out, but that'll dip a bit too low, and it's 1-0. Two down, runners at first and second. In the air to straightaway center field. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. A golden opportunity to get on the board here goes for naught. More matinee baseball here on a Wednesday afternoon following this. Daisuke Matsuzaka is going to take over here in inning number 5, as it's going to be up to their bullpen to try and keep them in the game here. Rafael Furcal will get us started here for Miami, and he'll have backup in the form of Giancarlo Stanton waiting on deck. slider tails outside for ball one.
Yeah, and when that pitch starts off outside, it's much easier to get a better view of it and then just lay off.
And it looks now like a right-hander's begun to get loose in the Mets bullpen. And that misses 2-0.
I think Daisuke's wondering, how can that not be a strike?
Daisuke ready, the 2-0. And little doubt about that one. That's in there, and it's 2-1.
Come on, you can do it. Here we go.
And this is fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. And the throw will indeed take care of him for the first out.
The right fielder, number 27.
One away now for the Marlins in their half of the fifth. And set to stand in the ultra-dangerous Giancarlo Stanton. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. Not close. It's 2-0.
When you're down by 6 on the mound, you got to at least throw strikes here.
You got nothing, Daisuke.
The 2-0. Big cut at the 2-0 slider, but he comes up empty, 2-1.
Well, he was certainly geared up with a fastball swing in a fastball count. They sure picked the right time to change up on him. He never saw that one coming.
Could have been 3-1. Instead, it's 2-2. You go back to the curveball here?
I'd stay away. I'd go curveball or even slider, but I got to get it out over the plate. My job as a pitcher, expand the zone. Make the hitter swing at pitches that are off the plate.
And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
I'd say he's made a pretty good impression since coming on. 2 batters, 2 strikeouts to start the inning.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And standing in, the third baseman, Ty Wigginton. First pitch coming. And there's the good Matsuzaka fastball as he gets ahead, no balls and a strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out.
Here we go.
And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane of the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike.
Here we go, Miami.
Just a touch outside, 1-2.
And now, as a hitter, 1 and 2, you've got to be thinking right center field. Take a little swing out and try to drive something the other way.
1-2.
Here we go.
Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. And a swing and a miss as all he could do was reach out in vain for that one, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. We're back to South Florida following this. Eric Young Jr. will stand in to start things off, as this top of the batting order hasn't found a whole lot of success so far.
In fact, just one hit between the 1, 2, 3 hitters combined. So apparently the table setters have not been getting their chores done.
And a fastball's in there for strike 1. Well, that pitch isn't going to light up the radar gun, but it's been effective.
Well, it doesn't have to. If you get that good movement and put it in the right spot, it's plenty good enough to do the job.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
Come on, Blue, that was a strike.
A little bit outside. 2-1.
Come on now, let's go.
Now here's a ground ball that'll get by the mound and into center field for a leadoff single.
And this offense has pretty much been shut down here into the 6th inning. That's just their 3rd hit of the ball game, so time has come for them to start trying to put something together.
Ruben Tejada will stand in again. A couple of groundouts for him on the ledger in his 2 trips so far.
Let's go, Marlins.
Big hole on the right side. Here's the first pitch. In there at the knees, strike 1.
All right, leadoff man on first. Here's where you got to start clawing your way back into this ball game. It's not too late, but it needs to start happening soon.
Come on, Marlins, you can do it.
Lays off the sinker here, a ball and a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
A look at Young, now the pitch. On the ground to short, this could be 2. Barehanded for 1. Back to first, and Tejada hits into the double play.
Well, that's just made to order right there. 2 hops to short, easy pivot, not a lot of heat at second base. That's just a pretty routine double play.
Daniel Murphy will dig in here. 1 for 2. He's singled and grounded out so far. Here's the first offering. There's a good fastball on the outside corner as he'll take a look at strike 1.
And that has been the comfort zone so far in this outing. He's just lived on that outside corner, and it's paid big dividends for him.
And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands.
You call that a ball?
2 out, nobody on.
Go, Marlins.
Strike.
And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. And that's in there above the belt, so it's even now, 2-2.
A strike away now from getting through 6 shutout innings here, and that's no small feat against this lineup.
A full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Well, that's an opportunity wasted on the mound there. Now, a hitter's got to be defensive on 2-2, but that was so far outside, he didn't even have to worry about chasing it.
Oh, and he lets him off the hook there, as this isn't even close for ball 4.
With two-way, you're just looking to get on base somehow, especially when this guy hasn't given you anything so far. So, at the very least, make him work out of the stretch and throw a few more pitches here.
Curtis Granderson will stand in. He struck out and popped out in 2 trips. And a good cut here by Granderson, but this one's going to find the seats in right, a foul ball. And this is going to be a foul ball. A runner on first with 2 away. And a slider runs in on him as he has to lean out of the way. I'll tell you, he's already hit one guy. He is not afraid to work inside.
No, and as much as I hate to say it, pitchers have just as much right to the inside part of the plate as you do.
And that's taken outside for a ball, so he's worked it back to 2-2 now. Pause, now the pitch. Weakly to the right side, so he stays alive. And a good curveball there as this is lifted out towards straightaway center field. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. Mets strand 1. They won't make a dent in a 6-0 deficit. Jeff Baker will stand in now to lead things off, and he'll do so against a guy who's definitely in a groove out there.
Yeah, he struck out the side his last time through, and they've got to do something to get this guy out of the role that he's been on.
Action in the Mets bullpen now. It's both a lefty and a right-hander that start to throw. First pitch here misses wide, 1-0. On the corner away, a ball and a strike. And he'll watch the fastball miss down low. It's 2-1. On the ground for Tejada. Throw by Tejada, and that's out number 1.
The catcher, number 19, Rob Brantley.
Rob Brantley will come forward now. He has flied out and singled so far. Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball 1.
Let's go, Marlins!
And this will be fouled away. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Let's go, Fitz!
Now a ball bounced towards the mound. Throw to first, and it's a quick 2 outs here for Matsuzaka.
Here's a guy that kind of got called on early, but since coming on in the 5th, he's retired 5 in a row out of the bullpen.
Ozuna.
Marcell Ozuna will stand in. He's 1 for 2 so far. Here's the first pitch to him. Here's a curveball that runs outside. It's ball 1.
Yeah, he's not really getting on top of that curveball right now, and that's going to get him into trouble if he keeps leaving it up there like that.
Off the plate again, and it's 2-0.
That's right, good eye.
2-1.
20-21, 2 balls, 1 strike.
Now a fastball swung on and hit pretty well out to deep left field. Granderson has to retreat to the track, but he has it to retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Marlins, but they're on top by a count of 6-0. Welcome back to South Florida. It's on to the 7th inning with the Marlins on top, and it's a good time to check out our game summary through the first 6 innings of play. Ike Davis will lead it off here in the top of inning number 7.
First baseman, Ike Davis.
Sit him down.
First pitch to him. Now a ball lined to the right side, and that's in there, a base hit, so they get the leadoff man on to open up the 7th inning.
Yeah, that's his 2nd hit so far. He's got 2 of their 4 hits, so at least he's seeing the ball well.
Duda.
Lucas Duda will stand in for the 3rd time now, still without a hit, so that streak could be in a bit of jeopardy.
And I think that's in the back of his mind, but it's not something he's really focused on. He just wants to get up there and put a good swing on the ball.
And here's the first pitch. Oh, double play ball to second. 4, 6, 3, and they turn the double play.
Well, it only took him 1 pitch to get himself in trouble, and 1 pitch later, he's already out of trouble by getting that double play.
Omar Quintanilla will stand in now with 2 away, and it's back to the drawing board here following a double play.
Yeah, and that was the 3rd of the game so far, and it's going to be really hard to win when you're just giving away outs like that.
Now here's the first pitch. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1.
I know the adrenaline can get to you sometimes, but when you start overthrowing your fastball like that, that's a bit of a red flag.
Here's a swing, and he saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air. And he'll avoid the fragments out there to make the catch that ends the inning. Quick work there as the Mets are down on 4 pitches. They still find themselves down 6-0. Adeiny Echeverria will step in now to lead off the home half of the 7th.
The shortstop, Adeiny Echeverria.
Too high to start the inning. It's 1-0. Looked like a slider perhaps, but it missed badly, and it's 2-0. Too high, and it's 3-0.
And it goes without saying, but this has to be in the strike zone. You don't want him on base to start off the inning.
And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1.
And at the plate, he might have been told, look, you're taken until you get a strike. It's not a bad idea.
Here he comes on 3-1. This is sharply hit back up the middle, and the leadoff man is going to reach here. He's got a base hit.
Now batting, the pitcher,
Kevin Slowey will buy himself another at-bat, and in turn, he'll get himself a nice little ovation for the work he's turned in on the mound so far.
He's been great. This is an appreciative crowd. They like what they've seen, and I don't blame them.
And the pitcher is, in fact, bunting here as he puts this one down. Flip to the second baseman covering now for the out.
Well, he's already doing the job on the mound, and now here, he helps himself out with the bat, too. Nice job here to get that ball down and move the runner along into scoring position for the top of the lineup to come up and drive him in.
Christian Yelich will try again. Struck out swinging his last time through. No lead to speak of at second. Here's the pitch. And that's inside for a ball. 1-0.
Let's go, Marlins. Here we go, guys. Come on. Here we go.
Swing hard liner to left center. Dives, and he hangs on for the out. Wow. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now.
Boy, what an outstanding play out there in left center field. This is showing no regard for his body. He's going to wind up getting a mouthful of turf, too. But he's able to hold on to the baseball. That's just very well done.
Rafael Furcal will stand in here. 0 for 2 with a run scored so far. First pitch of the at-bat is lined hard into the gap in left center. That'll find some real estate out there for extra bases. And the route is officially underway. It is 7-0. And he will pull into second with an RBI double.
We'll get a good look at this from up in our press box camp. You can see the 2 outfielders give chase, but this is almost perfectly between them as it finds a gap for a double.
Giancarlo Stanton will dig in. Strikeout victim his last time. Here's a cold strike about thigh high. 0-1. Or for Call, that gives him 5 doubles now on the year. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1. And this one runs a little too far in. Ball 2. for call takes his lead. Now the pitch. Now a ball slapped hard the opposite way. Duda is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Marlins get a run on the RBI double. We'll march on to the 8th. It's the Marlins 7 and the Mets nothing. Travis d'Arnaud will stand in to start out their half of the 8th with that starter still out there, and he's definitely been a tough nut to crack.
No, he's been dominant all game long, and I think part of it is that he got himself a nice lead early on, and that's allowed him to not really worry about making a mistake. He's been free and easy the whole way through.
Breaking ball for a strike, 0-1. Since we have a bit of a blowout on our hands, Steve, your thoughts on the home run sculpture out there in left center field?
Colorful?
That misses. 1 ball and 1 strike here to the Mets backstop. And he'll take a look at a strike on the inside corner. It's 1-2. Swung right over the top of that one as this is a little dribbler out in front of the mound. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Yeah, and you know, that's a nice play back there behind the plate. For a big guy, look how quickly he springs to his feet, gets rid of that mask, and then he finds the ball here to make the throw to first to get his man.
Kirk Neuenhuis will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 9, Kirk Neuenhuis.
Now the first pitch. And a high strike there, 0-1. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. The 1-1. Upstairs again here, it's 2-1. And he's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Well, I think it's time to attack now because these guys haven't been in too many good hitters' counts. This is where you need to pounce.
And he lays off, ball 4, so he comes right off the bench and works the walk. Usually easier said than done.
Tough take there on 3-1. I mean, if this pitch missed the inside corner, it did not miss by much. But he's going to reach base anyway.
Eric Young Jr. will dig in. He singled his last time around.
Get to.
Oh, hit sharply as this is pulled into right. And he can't come up with it cleanly here in right. And the throw in gets away from him. And the throw will come back in quickly, so it's first and second now with only 1 away.
Maybe a chance here to put a dent into that scoreboard after all. This gives them a couple guys on base now here in the late going. And at the very least, another hit here could be enough for them to avoid the shutout.
Ruben Tejada will step in now as his guys look for a breakthrough here with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, and it's been a long time coming. They haven't done anything with their opportunities so far. Maybe this will be the time that they finally crack the scoreboard.
Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball one. So now, after very few problems the first few innings, he's got himself into quite a pickle here.
And it's no surprise, it's the top of this lineup that's giving him fits.
Free swinger at the plate.
And that misses, so that'll put Tejada in the driver's seat 2-0. Eric, what are you looking for here?
It's a fastball count, but he doesn't always play by the rules out there, so this could very well be a slider or something away. So in other words, I have no idea.
I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. Runners are at first and second with one away. A little too tall that time. 3-1 now. Fastball here.
I think it has to be. You're licking your chops if you're the hitter. 3-1, you can't walk the bases loaded. Bail and wail.
Fastball too low, and that's ball four.
And there you get a look at his pitch count, and you can see he's over the 100 pitch mark right now. So some of those mistakes are going to start to get magnified late in this ball game. You can bet they're keeping close tabs on him in that dugout.
Daniel Murphy will dig in here with the bases loaded now and a chance to really do some damage.
He's been tough to deal with this year. He's second on the team in RBIs, so this is a golden opportunity.
Stop him right here. Turn two.
First offering on the way. Now here's a ball very softly hit to the left side. For call. On to first, but not in time. He beats it out to keep the inning alive, and the run is in to score.
Well, I'm a little surprised that he wouldn't come home with this ball. That's always going to be a tough turn at second for the double play, and you know you're only going to get one, so why not take the lead runner at home to save yourself a run?
Curtis Granderson will stand in to keep things going, and I don't know, Steve, is the comeback on?
Well, at the very least, I like that they're showing some character out there. You never want to go down without a fight, so they're going to make these final at-bats count.
They set the target in, and this finds the inside corner for strike one. I know we have a tendency in the media to get hung up on pitch counts, but this is a legitimate workload he's sweated through so far.
Yeah, anytime you get up around that 110 mark, you put in a full shift, and he's fast approaching it here.
Now a fastball off the plate away, a ball and a strike. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. Swinging a ball hit hard on the ground to first. What a stop coming off the bag. And from his wallet, he gets the out at first. A fantastic play, and the inning is over. Another look at the fine play at first that concludes matters here in the inning. More matinee baseball here on a Wednesday afternoon following this. Kyle Farnsworth will come on now in a mop-up role as he'll just try and keep this deficit from growing any larger. Ty Wigginton will lead things off here in the bottom half of inning number 8.
Third baseman, Ty Wigginton.
Outside target here, and he hits it for strike one.
No ball. One strike.
And this is going to be a foul ball in amongst the spectators. Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball one. The 1-2. Now a ball swung on and hit to Davis over at first. And he'll take this to the bag. 3 unassisted for the first out. There's a look at the inning-by-inning recap. 7-1 our score as we play the 8th inning of this one. Jeff Baker will dig in. He homered back in inning number 3. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. First pitch coming. And this ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
A classic strikeout pitch there on 0-2. It's one he loves going to, but great recognition there at the plate to lay off.
Cut fastball misses 2-2. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Rob Brantley will get another crack, 1 for 3 thus far. At the knees, strike 1. And there's ball 1. Lined hard to center field. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Miami down in order. They're on top 7-1. A.J. Ramos will come in now working with a huge lead, so he'll just look to get some work in here. Ike Davis will stand in, needing to get things started here in the top of the 9th.
Ike Davis.
Off we go in the 9th as the first pitch misses for ball 1. And he misses again, 2-0. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. Easy there, big fella. 2-2.
Wow, what a good time to take something off of that pitch, and they had him fooled pretty good on that one.
Full count now, 3-2. One thing that man right there will not tolerate, leadoff walks.
Especially right out of the bullpen. This might be a quick outing if that happens.
And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the 9th. 2 outs away from a victory here that you'd have to say will be a rather convincing one.
You know, Matt, in every phase of the game, hitting, pitching, defense, it all favors the home side here. Top to bottom, they've been the better team.
Lucas Duda will get another shot. He hit into a double play his last time. And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball one. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. And here's a curveball that he spikes in the dirt. It's 3-0 now.
Now that he's worked it to 3-0, he's got a couple of free pitches here to pick out one he really likes.
The 3-0. And that misses as well. Ball four, so it's a four-pitch walk here.
Now batting, third baseman,
Omar Quintanilla will stand in now. 0 for 2 with a hit by pitch so far. Ground ball to second. This could be two. Echeverria for one. On to first. Not in time as the umpire was right there to make the call. Travis d'Arnaud will step in. A ground-out victim his last time. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball one. 1-0. Up around the letters with that one for ball two. Missed with it again, and it's 3-0 now. In danger now of a second walk out of the bullpen.
Not exactly providing relief. He's got to find it here somehow.
And he'll just float a change in here now for a strike. Two out with the man at first. And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball four. And as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with two away.
Hey, that's a great job to work out the walk there. And that's one thing managers like to see. You got to die hard at the plate, even down to your final out. You never know in this game.
Juan Lagares will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here. Close to the bag at second there. Now the pitch. And he takes a called strike. 0-1.
Good pitch right there. Right on the heels of a walk. He needed to get ahead of the next guy, and he did just that.
And there's a called strike two as now they're down to their final strike this afternoon.
Down 0-2 after two great sliders. He's got his work cut out for him now.
Now what's left of this crowd this afternoon gets to their feet. Not a bad pitch there with two strikes, but it misses 1-2.
Not a real good 0-2 there. You don't necessarily want it in the zone, but you do want to at least give him something to think about.
Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. Here he comes again, 1-2. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Well, you know, this one was pretty much over early on. A huge third inning is all they needed to cruise to this victory.
One more look at the final line score there to see the great pitching performance that led his guys to the victory. Well, you always hope to get a good outing from your starting pitcher, but this man went above and beyond in this one. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he wound up turning things over to his bullpen in the ninth, but still, 8 strong innings for him. He was hitting his spots all game long.
So that's a wrap here this afternoon. For EK, Psycho, and the rest of our crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, log on to theshownation.com. The Marlins win it 7-1. So long from South Florida.